Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I want to touch base on my skincare routine, and I feel like there's a lot of questions as to why is my skin not so flawless and why do I don't look like these girls, why their skin is like this, not mine. And there is a very simple answer, and it all starts with your skincare. It doesn't matter what kind of makeup you're buying, expensive, not expensive, luxury, matte, dewy. If you're not having a proper skincare routine, the makeup is not going to be looking flawless on you. So I'm going to share with you what I am using, what works for me. Obviously, we're all different, so you might have to tweak it and find products that are actually working for your skin type. I can start with saying that I have a dry skin. I don't have any major concern, but my skin is dry. Just by nature, I've always had a dry skin. I don't really have any breakouts. I've never really had on my face anyway. But I've had a few procedures done, and I can make a whole different video about this. You have to be careful in terms of what you're doing and where you're going. It's very easy to go, because cosmetic procedures are quite expensive. If you're not having the budget or not keen to pay a little bit more, you might end up not looking like what you were expecting, or the results might not be as good as it was promised. But I can make a whole video on cosmetic procedure and what I've had and what I think is actually worth it. Now back onto skincare. You'll be surprised because I am not using that many products, and I am not necessarily using what's the most expensive either. So every night I remove my makeup. I use my makeup remover from Lancome, the Bi-Facil one, that is made for waterproof makeup. And then I use the micellar water to remove the rest of the makeup on my face. And I double cleanse. I use the Chanel Mousse to Foam face cleaner, and that is it for the makeup remover and the cleanser, I'm sorry. And then every night, and this is the secret to a clear skin, and I am not joking, guys. This is not sponsored, this is not paid, this is what I use, and you can do your own research. If you want to have a clear skin, reduce the fine lines, you have to use tretinoid or retinol. And I'm not necessarily just talking about what you can buy on the counter. You can start with on the counter product. So retinol, it's usually retinol, and then you'll have your retinol. They're two different. It's how the product is composed, basically. But if you want to have something that will give you insane results, and it takes about 6 months to really start seeing good results. You'll start seeing some results within 2 months, 3 months, but to really have your skin that improve and to really start seeing fine lines reducing, the texture, the look, the feel, everything, you gotta give it at least 6 months. I am using Cleara. So this is a prescription. This is dermatologic grade. This is made especially for me. This is not the first time I'm talking about it, but now I'm going to go a little bit more into detail. You go on their website, you do an online consultation based on your own skin, your problem, anything that you have is made. This prescription will be made out of that questionnaire and pictures that you are uploading. So obviously you upload pictures of good lighting, no makeup. If you have any concern, you need to put them in there. So my treatment here is tretinoid at 0.01% and azelaic acid at 15%. I am using 2 pumps of this every single night. And this is the second tube that I am using. So the third one that I am expecting this week will have the tretinoid at 0.2. 0.02. So I am going up in the dosage because as you are using it, your skin becomes more tolerant and you are increasing the dosage in the formula. And with this, I promise you guys, your skin will clear. All the little patch, the sun damage that you have, the fine lines, it will disappear, but you gotta give it at least 6 months. So that's mainly why, you know, when you see in the magazine, women that have that really clear skin, they must be using product like this for quite some time. I feel like this is still a bit new. People are talking more and more now about retinoid and retinol product. If you buy out of the counter, the concentration in the product will be very small. It's good to start with, but you'll have to increase to get better results as you're moving forward. So go have a look on their website. There is a monthly subscription. You can have 1 month, 3 months, or a year. I am on the yearly subscription, and this is a game changer. You'll have your skin, the fine lines will disappear, the texture will be improved. If you have a lot of breakouts, this will help massively. I have to say though, the first month, the breakout might get even worse, but then it will get better afterwards. It just accelerates the skin cell turnover. Basically, that's what it does. As we are getting older, our skin cell turnover can be 28 days and even a little bit more. With this, you are accelerating the turnover. So your skin will be looking much younger, more healthy. It's just such a good formula. So every night I do this, and I am using a rich cream then to moisturize. I am using the Inkey list product. This is the bioactive ceramide repairing and plumping moisturizer. This is what I'm using at night. This is 18 pounds. Not super expensive. Don't get me wrong, I love all the Chanel and the Dior and the Guerlain. All their skincare smells so good. It's luxurious. The feel is really pleasant. But if they don't have any active ingredient, it's not going to do anything for you. If I take, for example, Chanel Sublimage, it's a moisturizer. There's no active ingredient in it. It might moisturize your skin, but you're not going to get anything more than this. You have in this ceramide, this is what you want to have for the night. It's going to visibly smooth and firm your skin, and it will strengthen your skin barrier. So you will have result when you use a cream that has active ingredient in it. If you're just using a moisturizer and you're paying a super big price, you're not necessarily going to be happy because you're not going to have any results. And I am using an eye cream, and this is pretty straightforward. I'm using Lancome Genefique. It's really just to add moisturizer on my eye because my skin is really dry, and I don't want to use this because it's very thick. So you go with something that is made just for around your eyes. So that is what I am using at night. Literally these three products, sorry, after I've removed my makeup and cleanse, that is it. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. You don't need to have 15 steps where you just lather your face of moisturizer. Also, when you use products like tretinoid or retinol, I would suggest that you use Vaseline on the side of your nose, around your eye here and the corner of the mouth, because this is extremely harsh on fragilized area or sensitive areas of your face. So for me, it's always around the nose, just here on the corner of the eyes, corner of the mouth. I put a layer of Vaseline first and then apply the rest of the pump. It's basically just to protect the very sensitive areas of your skin. So during the day before I do my makeup, every morning I wash my face as well. I have my Chanel gel cleanser that I use every morning. Then I apply my vitamin C. I use the Medic 8 vitamin C. My tub is completely finished. I need to buy another one, but this is what it looks like. I use a few pumps in the morning, apply it all over my face. That's all I'm using. Then I come with moisturizer. This is going to surprise you. It's not a fancy brand, but it does work. I use Olay Collagen Peptide. So at night I use Ceramide, a Ceramide cream, and in the morning I use a Peptide day cream. It's made to really hydrate your skin. This is really working for me. It's really active ingredient. When you have peptide, it's really going to help your skin. There's vitamin E as well in this. It's doing so good for your skin. It helps reduce the line, but it also helps with the texture of your skin. And non-negotiable, you need factor 50 sun protection. So every morning, this is what I am using. I use from Vichy Capital Soleil, the anti-photo aging water fluid, and this is SPF 50. You gotta give it a good shake before you use it. It's very liquid, so I use about 4 pumps to cover my face. And there is niacinamide as well in this, so it helps to reduce the sebum, the shine onto your face. I'm not gonna say necessarily it mattifies, but it helps to reduce the shine. And this is a really good makeup primer as well, just saying. So that's it, that's all I'm using. There is nothing more complicated than this. It's all, you can have all of these, you can buy these 3 products at the pharmacy. They're not necessarily super crazy expensive because there's no need, but they work. They are active ingredients that are, they're just gonna make a massive difference onto your skin. For my body, I use Aveeno moisturizer, simple as this, a big tub of Aveeno every evening. And I add a few pumps of this. This is called the Youthbomb. It's made for your face, but because I use this product for my face that has retinoid in it, I cannot mix retinol onto it because it's going to be too harsh for my face, and that's not the treatment I need anyway. But this is from Beauty Pie. You can buy it online. You can have a subscription as well if you wish. This has, it's a serum, so it's extremely concentrate formula. It's called a 360 Radiance Concentrate. It's got bioelastic complex. It's made to visibly firm, tighten, and soften the lines and the wrinkle, boost radiance, and enhance luminosity. So I add about 4 or 5 pumps of this. It's very liquid, as you can see. So super easy to mix it with your body moisturizer. So you just press here at the top and it comes down here and it's super liquid. So you add a few, as many drops as you want. And your body moisturizer, and I use this all over my body. And honestly, if you have any breakouts, any skin discoloration or any ingrown, this will really help your skin, and it improves the cell turnover as well because this has retinol into it, not in a very big quantity, but enough to really make a difference. So I use this on my body as well. And that is it. There's nothing else. There is no other secret. But my skin, obviously I have foundation now, but you can see I don't have any sun damage. My skin is looking good, and I lived over 10 years in the Middle East. Obviously I use sun protection, but you can see on my hands as well, there is no sun damage because I have been using sun protection. I don't have fine lines, I don't have wrinkles. I have fine lines inside my hands, but on the back of my hand, it's a good indicator when you look at your skin and you can see the sun damage onto your hands and here on the décolleté, because I have been using products that have active ingredients, and I'm not spending crazy money. I spend money on my makeup, but on skincare I go with products that have ingredients that are working. We don't care about the brand, you need something that works. Otherwise, whenever I do my makeup and if I feel like I need a little extra hydration. It does happen if the weather is changing or if I'm more tired or not drink enough water. I will use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream before I apply my foundation. This is my go-to before the makeup if needed. And that is it. Now you know all of my secrets. Also, as I mentioned, I have had a few procedures done, not a facelift, but I've had a few things done and I'm absolutely okay with it. There's no problem, there's no shame. If you're against it, that's fine as well. You know, to each its own. We're all entitled to our own opinions and we're all okay. It's fine to try and experiment whatever is on the market. So I hope you've learned a few things today on today's video. This is what I'm using as my current skincare. Obviously, it will change as you know, I'm getting older. There are always new products. There's new technology as well coming out. And there is a reason why there are new creams with such good active ingredients. It's because people are making some research and they are coming out with products that are actually working. You actually see a difference onto the look and the feel of your skin. So this is how you are going to achieve a flawless makeup. You need to narrow down. It comes down to your skincare. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and you have found it to be informative and you've learned a few things. Please do post all of your questions in the comments down below. In the description box, I will add the product that I have been talked about and I will also list what I am wearing for my makeup. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button. If you are new here, welcome. I'm very happy to have you on board. A big thanks for watching and I will see you next time.